With its dizzying metropolises, blissful islands, and immense national parks, Vietnam is in tops many travelers' bucket lists. With some of the most incredible natural wonders on the planet, Vietnam is renowned for its astonishing beauty. From the misty mountains, glistening rice fields, and enchanting waterfalls of northern Vietnam, to the powdery white sand and clear turquoise waters of the southern beaches, Vietnam is a scenic paradise. The highlights of the country are innumerable, but there are some spots that simply can't be skipped. Here's our list of the top places to visit in Vietnam. Recognized by UNESCO twice as a World Heritage Site, Ha Long Bay is among top-notch destinations in Vietnam for domestic and foreign tourists, with a fantastic blend of pristine natural beauty and effervescent city vibe. Ha Long Bay owns a complex of limestone islands located within the Gulf of Tonkin, in the city of Ha Long, Quang Ninh Province, which is about 170 kilometers from Hanoi. Ha Long Bay is surrounded by Bai Tu Long Bay in the northeast, Cat Ba Archipelago, and Lan Ha Bay in the south and the east. For big city fans, no visit to Vietnam is really complete without a visit to Ho Chi Minh City, the buzzing commercial hub of the country. The streets are an insane clog of motorbikes and cars, the restaurant and cafe scene is incredibly cosmopolitan, and the shopping is the best in the country. At its center is Dong Hoi, a relatively small and easily navigable central district, which holds most of the city's sights. Here, you'll find the HCMC Museum, with a brilliant collection of artifacts that weaves together the story of the city, and the Grand Notre Dame Cathedral, built in the late 19th century. Check out the old district of Dachau nearby for some of the best surviving examples of the city's French colonial architecture, and also to visit the Jade Emperor Pagoda with its dazzling array of Buddhist and Taoist religious iconography. One of the best places to visit in Vietnam for caving, World Heritage-listed Phong Nha Ku Bang National Park is a dramatic karst mountain formation honeycombed with huge caverns, which are home to superb stalactite and stalagmite displays. The most popular destination within the park is the Paradise Cave, which extends for a staggering 31 kilometers below ground. The yawning caverns here are truly spectacular. Tu Lan Cave is a wet cave, and a visit here includes swimming through the cave system's river. The other most popular excursion is to the Phong Nha Caves, where the interior is accessed by boat. You can access Phong Nha Ku Bang National Park from Son Trac. Sapa town stands at the head of a deep valley of magnificent rice terraces that are still farmed today as they have been for centuries. Backdrops don't get much more spectacular. Enticing ribbons of road lead the eye down to the valley floor, white water rivers rush among rice fields, and lush green mountains stretch into the distance as far as the eye can see. The highest peak in the region, Mount Phan Xipang, crowns the ragged ridge line high above town. Vietnam's capital is the frenetic heartbeat of the nation and a place that befuddles travelers as much as it charms them. The motorbike frenzy, pollution, and constant clamor of street vendors can get too much for some travelers, but if you want to dive into Vietnamese city life, Hanoi is the place to do it. The Old Town Quarter has plenty of dilapidated charm on offer, while history fans should make a beeline here simply to see the bundle of excellent museums. The Vietnam Museum of Ethnology and Vietnam Fine Art Museum are both brilliant introductions to the diverse artistry of the country, while the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum is an important tribute to the founder of modern Vietnam. For sandy fun in Vietnam, Nha Trang is king. The well-maintained beach trundles for 6 kilometers along the shoreline of central Nha Trang City and during summer is jam-packed with local families on vacation, as well as foreign visitors. There is excellent swimming here, with designated swimming areas and manicured lounging areas that make this a great option for relaxing days soaking up the sun and sand. There is also an excellent museum dedicated to the work of Alexander Yersin, who discovered the cause of the bubonic plague and founded Nha Trang's Pasteur Institute. Ba Bi National Park sits peacefully in the northeast province of Bat Can, a haven of extraordinary scenery, fascinating biodiversity and rich culture. The ethnic minority communities live in small hamlets throughout and still maintain a simple way of life, living off the land and fishing from the lakes and rivers. As you adventure through the national park, you will have the chance to meet the local people and discover their history and culture. Most visitors come here to take peaceful boat trips or kayak on the lake and explore the caves full of stalactites and stalagmites in the vicinity. Cat Ba Island is the biggest of the 367 islands that form the Cat Ba archipelago. It's approximately 32 miles from Haiphong City, a trip which takes up to 1 hour to travel by speedboat. Cat Ba is also by far the biggest island in the whole of Halong Bay. One of Vietnam's major centers for activities and adventure travel attractions, Cat Ba Island sits on the western edge of Halong Bay. This is the best place to visit if you want to organize cruises and kayaking trips in Lan Ha Bay, which lies off Cat Ba's southern coast. For many visitors, though, Cat Ba is all about climbing opportunities. Phu Quoc's 150-kilometer coastline, with gentle waves and transparent turquoise water, makes it Vietnam's most popular destination for water sports. If you'd prefer to lounge, head to Long Beach, which spans 20 kilometers of unobstructed sunsets. Further north, dirt roads and secluded resorts keep tree-lined beaches like Gan Dao and Bai Tam hidden from crowds. Adventurous travelers can trek the mountain range that spans the length of the island, but even short walks through the evergreen forest reward explorers with waterfalls, rock pools, and caves. This remote island group lies around 160 kilometers offshore in the South China Sea and is renowned among divers as one of the best places to visit in the country, both for the variety of sea life and for the coral reefs. Much of the Con Dao Islands, and the surrounding water, is a protected wilderness area, with the island shores home to nesting turtles, and dense forest still covering the island interiors. The main island, and prime base for visitors with all the accommodation and things to do, is Con Son Island, which has sweeps of sand strung out across its coast that attract beachgoers looking for a relaxed sun-soaked getaway, as well as divers. Even if you're here mostly for the beach, make sure to explore the historic sites of Con Son Town, the island's only settlement, including Phu Hai Prison, Bao Tang Con Dao Museum, and the prison known as the Tiger Cages.